遠くへ行け遠くへ行けと僕の中で誰かが歌うどうしようもないあの熱烈にいつだって目を離した君が二度と悲しまないように笑うそんなヒーローになるための歌さらば掲げろピースサイン転がってくストーリーを君と未来を盗み描くひねりのないストーリーをいつか僕らの上をスレスレに通り過ぎてったあの飛行機を不思議なくらいに覚えてる意味もないのになぜか不甲斐なくて泣いた日の夜にただ強くなりたいと願ってたそのために必要な勇気を探し求めていた残酷な運命が定まってるとしてそれがいつの日か僕の前に現れるとしてただ一瞬この一瞬息ができるならどうでもいいと思えたその心をもう一度遠くへ行け遠くへ行けと僕の中で誰かが歌うどうしようもないほど熱烈にいつだって目を離した君が二度と悲しまないように笑うそんなヒーローになるための歌さらば掲げろピースサイン転がってくストーリーを守りたいだなんて言えるほど君が弱くはないの分かってたそれ以上に僕は弱くてさ君が大事だったんだ一人で生きていくんだなんてさ口をついて叫んだあの日から変わっていく僕を笑えばいい一人が怖い僕を蹴飛ばして噛みついて息もできなくて騒ぐ頭と腹の奥がくしゃくしゃになったって手洗いも痙攣も消えてしまう前に今は触っていたいんだ君の心に僕たちはきっといつか遠く離れた太陽にすら手が届いて夜明け前を手に入れて笑おうそうやって青く燃える色に染まりおぼろげな街の向こうへ手をつないで走ってゆけるはずだ君と未来を盗み描くひねりのないストーリーをかさぶただらけ荒くれた日々が削り削られずり切れた今が君の言葉で蘇る鮮やかにも現れてくさなぎのままで眠る魂を食べかけのまま捨てたあの夢をもう一度取り戻
I can manufacture my own gold stars.
Alrighty, everyone, and welcome back to. Technically, we're finishing up episode 1 where we left off last Tuesday, or the Tuesday before that, and then we're gonna be moving on to episode 2. So previously from the last stream, we had just finished the training session with go up here and see. Let's see, it was up against TJ and Dragon and Raven and Billy. TJ and Dragon being the heroes, which they had successfully captured the weapon, while both Raven and Billy had tried effortlessly to get the heroes far away from the weapon to make them waste time or to try to capture them. So now up next, we will have Onyx and Raven as the heroes and TJ and Billy as the villains.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Most villainish.
Very excited. Very excited.
I can't wait to fail my first saving throw and die.
Same.
Okay.
I can't wait to once again absolutely dodge all the water dripping from the ceiling somehow.
It would be very funny if I somehow managed to physically die on my first battle.
I promise you that no one's character is actually going to die if their hit points drop to 0. They're just going to be knocked out.
I think it would be funny if I straight up just died.
No, because
Well, he may have no intention of killing any, but I don't know. I don't know. I see murder in Hudded's eyes.
Consider that a challenge. I'm gonna get my character to die.
Whoever dies first gets like the pity star at the end of the Mario Party session.
Yes.
I have stars to give out. Take a few. There's some pity stars.
Oh,
Thank you.
Alright.
You're welcome.
So we've got Ethan and Raven as the heroes, and then TJ and Billy as the villains. So the building is going to be a 4-story building, since the building that the first team went in took a little bit of damage from Billy's ability by trying to slow down TJ's quirk, since he has been mostly made out of sand. And then Dragon's ability using his quirk to try to sneak in, but unsuccessfully was noticed and just decided to spawn in a silverback gorilla to just destroy the wall. So we will be moving to a different location. I'm gonna roll where the bomb is going to be hidden at.
Billy, I have a plan.
Oh, before we fully start, Josh, I sent you your profile picture.
Yes.
I don't know if you wanted to change that or not. Oh, okay, cool.
no, you didn't.
In the stream,
Lies.
I want to see that weird
Lies.
So TJ and Bill, I'm gonna move y'all over to the one-on-one discussion, and then Ethan and Raven, I will have y'all discuss on what y'all will be doing. And then Dragon, you're gonna be with Midoriya in the observation room. Move y'all over real quick, so y'all can do some planning.
It got deleted. Oh. Get another one.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna move over to the other call real quick.
Obviously, the whole
I really
is
need
small
to
for
change
them
it.
to go
Okay.
through, but I'll be able to just, stab through there, stab through there. You know what I mean?
Real quick, you two. I have y'all planted the bomb, or have the bomb located on the 3rd floor level.
All right. Now here's another plan for setup, Billy. I want you to put bamboo blockades on all the floors.
I really need to change that or mute that whenever I move.
And I feel like that I would also be able to play a good distraction. Like, if we do find that it's near a window, we'll give you time to travel to the main entrance of whatever room it is, and I just burst through the window as a distraction. And you,
That is a good distraction, but like, hear me out, right? Because obviously, I, as Hanif, was the hero in the last thing. I say, like, if you like scout out outside and you can see where the nuclear device is through the window, come back, pick me up, and just crash through the window, protecting me with like your wings as you just like torpedo through, and then just throw me at the nuclear device. We'll get it done quicker.
you're so right. And I could take the hit for you if I needed to defend.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not like I've been thinking about this for 2 weeks straight.
It's not like I have either.
Oh wait, no,
Alright.
I have because I'm a nerd.
Nerd! I say as I like shrivel into my chair, slightly thinking the exact same thing.
Nice.
But yeah, that sounds like a good game plan. I think we're just too OP for this half.
But obviously,
Yeah.
if we can't locate it through any windows, absolutely one of us, like, you take like going through the roof, I go in through the main entrance, and then we then just split it up and try and find each other if one of us finds it.
Because I can literally just blow I just blow TJ's back out. It's happened like 3 times already.
yeah, you've put your hand through him multiple
Yeah.
times now.
So that we could always go with that.
That's
Might
gotta be a
bit more
fast action
difficult
logic
in a
right there.
combat setting.
What?
Might be a little bit more difficult in a combat setting because he's actively going to try and avoid that.
Well, I'm probably pretty fast, I think, if I can remember right.
Yeah, no, you were definitely very fast.
Is this speaking of fast, Squint's eyes. I'll just need to prepare a bee with me. Or a wasp.
Well, that's not fair.
It's my secret weapon. I just lift up my hat and throw a bee at you, and you just book it like at Mach 5 to the device, and we win.
Bees upon thee. Just instant transmission away.
Whoa, be upon thee.
Are we
Be
going
upon-
to use so much the psychological warfare that Hanif becomes like the Batman of bees?
Be man,
Become bee woman.
be a woman. But you're still
Woman-
called bee
what-
man because it's funny.
Be one bean. Be
One being.
how you bean?
I just appear behind the villains and just whisper, "You like jazz?" and then drain them of their energy.
They just die.
Yeah, just immediate death. Total.
They shrivel up like that one quote unquote alien.
Okay, well, I think we have our plan.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
at least 3 already.
You have a plan.
Okay.
I have one
Hey,
plan, and that plan is
just one.
get to the
Win.
nuclear device and touch it.
So,
Yeah.
Madeline,
Both of
y'all
them.
are ready?
Yeah. I am.
As we'll ever be. We don't have, like... we're not as useful as
The other 2, but
Okay.
Benjamin and Billy.
Moving
really.
Billy and TJ back over to the call. And so now that both of y'all have y'all's strategy set and the faux weapon has been placed, it is now time for the training to begin. Okay. So, TJ and Bill, what have y'all decided to do during your preparation of guarding the faux weapon?
I'm gonna erect a fence of bamboo with gaps big enough for PJ to dash through and stab through.
Alrighty. Roll me. Throw me a d20 to see how far apart that fence will be.
5.
So each bamboo that you've shot out are about 5 inches apart, which should be good enough for Benjamin to weave his body through the fence posts. Any other preparations that y'all have thought of that needs to be taken account of?
Blocking off all doors and windows with another round of bamboo.
Okay, so bamboo barricades on the windows and doors.
Yes.
Okay. Throw me a... Let's see. What? Throw me a percentage die. To see how strong those barricades will be.
20.
Okay, so those barricades will have 20 HP per barricade.
Per barricade.
Yes, so you got 2 windows facing the outside and then the main door entryway.
3.
Yeah, so all 3 of those barricades will have 20 hit points before it loses in its integrity.
Okay.
Madeline and was Madeline and Hunnith.
Hunnith. Yes.
And, y'all are ready to
Sorry.
do
Sorry, I
y'all's
picked a Welsh
investigation.
name.
No, you're good.
Tragedy Welsh.
Got to stay true to my home country. Dragon, not now. I can't threaten you on stream.
All right.
Dragon, can you turn your mic up a little bit? Just
Yeah,
a
I
little
can't
bit.
even hear him.
You're a little bit quiet, yeah.
I'll try and deal with that.
Oh, there you go. You're better now.
Yes, you. Yes.
Deep
All
throat the mic.
Madeline and Raven, what is y'all's plan? What is y'all's first move? Y'all are currently outside the building getting ready to engage.
I believe the first move is for Madeline to pick up Hunnith and fly around the building so we can both try and look through windows to see if we can see anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Okay. Raven, I'm sorry, Madeline, if you can toss me a d20 and tell me what you get.
Okay.
And then what, yeah, we'll go from
You
there.
have a high number.
Then I'm
Please get a high
fine with
number.
those level 20.
Yeah, it's the one with 20 sides.
All they have a lot of sides.
It's the one that has a 20 on it.
Okay, I found it. A 14.
14. Okay, and then with your strength modifier, it's
Sorry.
find the chart again. Hold on one second. Yep. your strength 18 plus 4, so that's 22. So you were able to pick up and carry Kenneth with ease and just start circling around the building through each level around the windows and everything. Throw me. I need both of y'all to throw me a d20, and I will give you a +1 bonus action since it is a cooperative investigation.
I got a 13.
I also got a
Oh,
13.
13 on my dice.
Let's go. We both got a 13.
Hey, it's not like we both rolled 2 nat 20s last session, but still pretty cool.
We're the same. We're literally the same.
Literally the same person.
Except I'm a lot scalier, and you're tired.
I'm very tired.
You just fell asleep like twice during the flight, and I had to like nudge you awake.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you were flying around, Madeline, you weren't able to notice anything since you were trying to keep focus on keeping your flight stable. But Kenneth, you did notice that one of the windows seemed to be having some sort of greenish tint, and you realize that it is Billy's quirk at work, barricading the windows.
Okay.
What is y'all's course of action?
I'm going to whisper loud enough for Madeline to hear. It's time for Operation Smash and Grab, and hope that Madeline knows exactly what that means from what we previously discussed.
I'm very aware of that, even though I look like I'm trying to solve a giant math equation. It takes me a few seconds before I remember, and I'm ready to go.
B squared equals C squared? What does that mean?
Pi?
Okay.
What does 3.14 have to do with anything?
So I'm guessing that y'all are gonna try to go through one of the windows.
Yeah, we are gonna Operation Silverback Gorilla it.
Okay. Who's gonna be doing the damage here? Is it gonna be?
I am.
It's gonna be you. Okay. Throw
Yes.
me a d20.
$19.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh my god.
30 over 20. Now throw me a d6. See how much damage you do to the barricade.
3.
Now since you are in cooperative action, I'll give you 3 points of co-op points on top of that. So that'll be 6. So it was enough to do damage to the barricade, but only. Oh, you said 3. Give you 3 points for the cooperative damage. So the barricade is at 14 out of 20 health. I need Billy and TJ. I need y'all to roll me a 20 reactive action, which would be your Constitution.
That's 1d20 plus 2, did you say?
Oh, that's a 20.
Well, my con is plus 2. So you say 1 d20, yeah?
Yes.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. So both of y'all notice that y'all heard the barricade getting damaged from one of the windows behind you. what do y'all want to do to try to prevent them from getting in?
Madeline is flying, right?
Yes.
Yes. I would like to strike Madeline's wings to make her fall.
But isn't the barricade still up?
Yes, the barricade is still up, which means you would have
gaps in the
to
barricades, me remember?
do what?
We put gaps in the barricades, me remember?
Yeah,
That was
5
that
inches.
was, there
5
was
inch
gaps in the barricade around the nuclear device, though. I thought that was
Yeah.
specified.
Oh, right.
Yes, the 5-inch gaps are around the barricade, or around the bow weapon.
Oh, so yeah, right. So we only put them
Yes.
around
So we
the
have
weapon.
solid barricades.
Solid barricades on the doors and windows.
Okay, sorry, that's my bad.
Also, do you really want to kill Hunnith this early on? What did she do to you?
She's a super powered dragon. She's not gonna die from a small fall.
Hunnith will.
I said I wouldn't.
Benjamin will catch them. Catch them, maybe.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Well, it's either that or 4 whole stories. So your options are slim.
Okay, Benjamin and Billy. Well, what is y'all's plan to try to prevent them from getting in?
Can I press my sand body against the bamboo barrier to sturdy it, like an opposing force?
Oh, I'd like to add some bamboo at 45-degree angles, holding the barriers up.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Good idea, Billy. That's a good idea.
Throw me a D4, Billy, and tell me what you get.
4, sir.
4. Okay. So you decide to use your fork to make 4 45-degree angle bamboo shoots to lean up against the barrier, which now increases the integrity of that barrier by 10 points. So which means it's at 24 points of HP left instead of 14. Benjamin, do you still want to try to push your body up against the barrier to increase it, or do you want to get ready for battle just in case?
I'm gonna get ready for battle. I feel like I'm not needed to push against the wall, but I'm gonna prepare to fight.
Okay. Hanneth and Madeline, do you want to try to go for the barrier again?
I have a question.
Yes.
How large is the windowsill outside of the window?
It's
I'll rephrase it. Would it be large enough to set a person onto, or have them cling onto it?
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than an average person.
All right, cool.
Perfect. That's exactly what we needed to hear.
Yep. So what I want to do is I want to place Hunnith onto the windowsill, and then fly back at least a good while, maybe half a mile or so, to gain speed and penetrate the barrier with, like, piercing with my claws. Is that possible?
You said you wanted to place Hanneth on the windowsill and then use your claws to try to pierce through the bamboo barrier?
Yes.
Like fly back and then like corkscrew style, fly at it and spin like a drill.
Okay, so
like a drill that will pierce the heavens.
Right.
But in this case, the heavens is a bamboo barrier.
Okay. Roll me a d20 real quick. Tell me what you get. This has
Got a
to
high
be
number, please.
this
17.
Ooh, that is a successful hit.
Let's go!
Now, since it is a double melee attack, plus your strength modifier, roll me 2d6s.
Okay.
Madeline.
4 and 8. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. That's the wrong dice, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm still getting used to
Oh.
the dice.
Oh, sweetheart, no.
Oh, okay, 4. 4.
Oh, 4 and 4, so 8 total. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just rolled a 4 again. Okay, so that was 2 4s anyway.
Okay. So that is.
I rolled a 4 and a 20 on my D6 dice, guys.
Rolled a 4 and a 39.
So that is 12 points of damage taken onto the barrier. It is at 12 HP left. Like, there's like you can literally like almost like if you've ever seen The Shining, it's like the part where Johnny's like is hacking away at the door. It's like just a little bit of his face is just showing. It's
But
like
instead of an axe, it's my claws.
yes, it's like at that moment where
Here's
it's
Johnny.
like it just about to open. Do you want to go again and try to finish it off?
I think so. What do you think, Bennett?
I think absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. 100%. If I could help with this, I would, but I don't have claws.
I want this to be cooperative. I want to ask my teammate what their input is.
My input is fucking send it, Queen.
All right, let's send it. What do I need to roll?
Can I throw a saving throw to try to get more bamboo and sturdy it up more?
And I roll a
Knowing
saving
that
throw.
there's a second attack.
You know what? I will do that for you. Roll me a d20 con save for quick reaction.
Oh, that's a reject. 13.
Would I be able to roll a save against Billy's save to eat the bamboo seed before it starts sprouting? Potentially ending my life. To help.
All in.
Well, unfortunately, with that roll, you had to hit at least a 15 or higher. You said you got 13? And with your con save, you only got +1. So, an unsuccessful attempt on refortification.
Oh, so Madeline does just eat the seed.
I take it.
Just puts her mouth like, no. No, I'm kidding. I jest. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Please, I'm a good noodle.
Okay. Madeline, you want to throw me another d20 to see how much damage you do, to see if you successfully hit bamboo barricade again?
8. Oh, can't see it. 18.
18. That is a success. And then throw me another 2d6.
Dang, I bought the right freaking dice. Holy shit.
You did, dog. I'm so proud of you right now.
A 1. Come on, something high, please. And a 1. 2. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Oh.
Critical fail.
2 critical fails. So with your strength modifier, that is 6 points of damage. So the barricade still has 6 points. Like, you're quite literally imitating fucking here's Johnny.
I just look like a freaking spear stuck in a shield.
But it's just a high pitch teenage schoolgirl. Like,
Teenage dragon.
here's Dragon.
Wait, so would that specifically mean that Madeline's face is like through the door, through the barricade now?
Pretty close, yeah. It's big enough to where she can kind of stick her head and claws in, but it's not like able to like she can't go into it fully just yet.
Can I? May I, O great humble dungeon master, roll a strength check to try and just get my hands in the crack and just pull it apart?
I was gonna say the exact same thing. Use me as a pry bar, oh honey.
You know what? Both of y'all throw me a d20. Let's see what y'all get.
Given the gap now, would I be able to try and stop them?
You can if you want to. Let's.
Want to hit their hands to make it so they can't grip the bamboo.
Yes. Go ahead and throw me
Oh.
a
He's
d20.
just like slapping our hands out of the way, like.
No, bad,
Uh,
bad. Let go.
Should I?
I would
say
also like
what
to
I
hit them in the
rolled
hands with
first?
bamboo.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
I got it.
One
I
at a
rolled.
time. One at a time. Okay.
Okay.
TJ, roll me a d20. And let's see what we get.
Am I using any modifiers or?
Uh, yes, it'll be part of your strength modifier, which will be it's a 10.
0. My
It would
dex
be a
modifier.
0.
My
Yes.
strength modifier is 0. So that's 0. So. Okay, I rolled a 13.
13. Ooh. You were. Yeah, in order for you to be successful, it had to be a 13. So, as you see that both Madeline and Kenneth are trying to just grip strength, open this window barricade, you reach out to smack their hands to get them away from the window. Madeline and Kenneth, if you can throw me a Constitution save to see if him trying to smack your hands is a success or not. So both of y'all roll me a d20.
I got an 18 on my Constitution save, and I already have my roll for the strength check done.
Okay, I just got to roll another d20 for the Constitution save.
Yes.
Okay. 14.
Okay. It was a 15 in order to be a successful save, and both of y'all met those requirements.
We both met. I
Now,
thought. Didn't Onyx just say he rolled a 14 or a 15?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
yes, his Constitution is
Oh, that's
13. Which,
that's the problem modifiers. I see.
yeah, his Constitution modifier is +1, so he
Oh wait, are you all not rolling with the modifiers already added?
no, that I'm doing it in my head. You got a 14.
Oh, no,
his Constitution modifier is a 1.
No, because the numbers I'm giving you, Shark, already have my modifiers added on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize.
Wait, what was your modifier for roll? I didn't
Well, I
really-
mean, my modifier strength is 0.
Okay, and then you hit a, what was it, a 14?
I know it was a 13, but
13?
obviously for that 16 I rolled at first, that was with the +2 already added.
Okay, so yeah, you still got your hit in.
Okay.
But they managed to keep their grip on the barricades, on the barricade. And then Bill, if you can throw me a d20.
15.
So that is +2, your modifier. So that is 17, so that is also a successful hit.
Ow.
Kenneth,
Take that.
Madeline, if I can have you do another Constitution save, see if you
Another
react.
con save.
Yes, to see if you react to Billy's bamboo attack on your hands.
Okay.
I rolled
19.
a 19 without modifier. What the fuck?
I rolled a 19 as well.
Oh, Jesus!
We are
y'all-
the same person.
so-
we are the same person.
So
Here
y'all
we
just
go
managed
again.
There we go again. We're gonna be here for a while.
We are.
Y'all managed to successfully bear the basically same concept of being smacked in the hand with a ruler back
Ow.
in grade school. And y'all braced through
That
it.
shit hurts.
Now, do y'all want to go for the? Y'all want to try to rip open the barricade with y'all's hands?
Yes. We
Yeah.
have already rolled for this.
Okay, well, what did y'all roll?
I rolled a 17.
I might need to check my die because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh lord. So.
I'm getting out another set of dice to use because this feels fishy. This feels fishy, so I'm using.
It feels
purple dice
bad.
instead of gay ones.
We should have like for the people who have like physical dice.
Dice
We should have like
jail.
a dice chat so that we can just send pictures of our rolls.
We should.
Dice jail.
Okay.
Immediately.
So,
I'm putting my current dice into my dice box, and I'm using a new set just in case.
so
I only have one set, so I'm cursed for success.
as y'all are ripping open this bamboo barricade, Madeline, you look over at Hedith, and you just see her just look like she's about to go in a bloodthirsty rage of how much damage she's doing to that barricade.
Teeth gritted, like hands splintered in like bamboo, tears it open.
Like
Just
she
go
found
to
out that
feral.
she found out that one of them has a 5-hour energy in their back pocket.
Literally, like in the corner of the room, there's just a small can of Red Bull, and she's so thirsty right now.
She is dehydrated as heck.
She's not even going for the weapon. She's going for that Red Bull, but the weapon is in the way. Oh my god.
Benjamin is afraid.
Good. Benjamin should be afraid.
Cower! Fool.
He's between Hanif and her drink.
Okay, Billy and DJ, I need y'all, or what do y'all want to do now that they have successfully entered into the into your battleground?
I think Benjamin might want to cower in a corner.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sand cloud mode and try to restrain. Is Madeline still flying, or have she landed now?
They're still technically on the windowsill. They've just barely managed to get a foot through the.
Sandy, hit him with the pocket sand.
Oh, do I be unethical as shit?
My one weakness!
No, the bees!
I'm gonna I apologize for my cruelty and my lack of humanity. I'm gonna throw sand in their eyes.
Okay, throw me a d20 for your
Fuck them.
God, please let me counter this.
give
What
me a
am I adding
D20
any
dex.
bonuses? With dex?
Wings in front of
Yes.
face.
Okay. My highest bonus. Ah, you bitch!
What was it?
I rolled a 9.
Oof.
That's with the bonus.
So
Oh my god.
Does he just like completely miss? Just like hits the wall on the side of the windowsill.
He realizes he doesn't have pockets.
He reaches down to his pants and there's just nothing there.
Like he hears Billy go, Sandy, hit him with a pocket sand, and he's like, I don't have pockets, what do I do? And he's just stunned for a round.
With confusion.
as
He
you
took psychic damage.
Benjamin boy, you
Just
really
throw
failing
some
at things he has no
damn
reason to
sand
fail at.
as you try to throw this sand at them, you completely miss both of them, and it just goes right between them. Goes outside the window. Billy, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna whack him some more with my staff made out of bamboo.
Okay.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do quickly? I'm gonna see if the universe will be kinder if I use my real dice.
Dude, use your meat space die, that's why you have them.
Throw me a d20 strength, which is a +2 modifier.
That's a 16.
Okay, so you successfully charge at both Madeline and Henneth. I need heroes to roll me a d20 Constitution save to see how much damage they take, or if they successfully escape.
I rolled a 12.
That's a 13. And Raven?
I rolled a 17 without modifiers.
The physical dice have been obtained.
Okay, Dad, throw me a d12 real quick.
Look at the fuck girls come around the outside.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. That leaves. So, Raven, you said you got an 18? Is that correct?
I rolled a 17 without modifier.
17 without modifier.
Dang.
And your modifier is 12 plus 1. That's an 18. So you did manage not to get hit, but just barely. You did manage to get like slapped right on the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So our health is going to be at. And spit quick. It's going to be 90. Your health will be at 83 from 100.
Oof.
And then let's see. And then Madeline's Constitution. That's also. What was your roll, Madeline?
I rolled a 12.
Oh, so that's 13. So that is a fair success. So you will be hit with the 12. So, your HP is going to be 2 out of 100. Alrighty. Ethan, yes. Ethan and Raven, what do y'all want to do next now that you are now inside the complex?
I have an idea, but I'll let Haneth go first, just in case.
No. What's the idea? Tell me the idea.
Okay. My idea is to kind of get sort of a running start and pseudo tackle you in a way, to wrap you around in my wings, kind of making a ball shape to where I would roll, then use my tail to kick up in the air and throw you at the bomb. So just like a very complicated front flip.
I will allow this.
Okay.
Man, I love it what my actions have done for me.
So-
I freed up so much time to eat some more chocolate.
I have 2
Okay.
cookies over there.
Roll me a d20 cooperative action, which would be a +1 modifier.
$16.
So that's 16 with the modifier or without?
Without.
Without.
I'm just gonna say what my rolls are flat so that we don't get confused.
Henneth, what did you get?
I will roll mine now. I got a 12 without a modifier.
So 13. Okay. So
13.
as Madeline just nonchalantly just grabs Henneth by the shoulders and just kind of just curls her up. She goes for a running start and then just turns into like a Sonic the Hedgehog ball. And then
Spin dash.
yes, it's a Sonic Spin Dash.
Green Hill Zone starts playing from Henneth's phone.
And as you use your tail to bounce up in the air and you throw Meredith at the barricade, at the barricaded weapon, TJ and Bill, what do y'all want to do to try to prevent Henneth from successfully trying to capture the weapon?
Oh, hang on, no, it's Meredith, not Henneth.
Yeah, it's Meredith. Who's I guess we have a new person on our team.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
I'm all
please,
sorts of.
It's okay, please, Benjamin, Billy. How do you stop Meredith?
I
jest. I'm only joking.
I teach her the
Grey's
importance of
Anatomy.
family and that changing her mother into a bear was probably a bad idea. And then I lose immediately because she's a Disney princess and holy shit, I can't compete with that.
Just stay away from McDreamy and you'll be all right. Meredith, your mother's got Alzheimer's.
Okay. What y'all did is try to stop Henneth.
I'm the only one that understands that show.
Yeah, I got
it as well.
Right, I am going to... So it's Madeline who's attacking, right?
Madeline is currently midair about to throw Henneth right at the weapon.
I would like to wrap around and restrain Madeline's wings. Stop her from attacking.
Okay. Madeline, I need you to roll me a nat 20 Constitution save. And then TJ, I need you to roll me a strength. Or a, strength check.
Alright. I rolled a 17.
That's with
I
your
rolled a-
modifier.
Without my modifier for strength is 0, so yeah, that's with the modifier.
Okay, so 17 slat. And Ethan, what did you get?
I rolled a 15.
15. 16. So, as TJ uses his sand to try to apprehend you, he misses, but just barely grazes you to kind of throw you off your trajectory, since it's a little difficult to try to maneuver midair. Throw me... I gotta lower your HP since that's considered an attack. So, TJ, I need you to throw me a D6 real quick.
Yep. With any modifiers or?
No, that would just be your strength.
2.
2. So that Madeline is at 80 HP. Madeline, is there anything you want to do to try to... Actually, hold on. Did you want to try to do something, Billy?
No, I'm just.
I'm just gonna let them do what they want. I'm gonna try to shoot. I'm gonna try to shoot bamboo spears at them. while they're near.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're shooting children out of the sky?
Yeah.
Face.
They said play a villain. I'm playing a villain.
Raph's right.
Okay, throw me a D20 tech. She'll be a
In order
zero.
for the villainous to succeed, we must abandon what humanity we had.
A 9, sir.
So as you try to use your bamboo shoots, you basically just turn the whole room into a Plinko arena. But the bamboo shoots are still wide enough where any able-bodied person can walk right through them. Madeline and Kenneth, what do y'all want to try to do? Y'all are just a little bit off trajectory of how you want to aim to the weapon. So do you want to try to correct it, or do you want to try to just go straight for the weapon or for the villains?
I think it would be a good idea for me to kind of throw myself towards the cage and have the Madeline be like a distraction.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can throw you at the device while I try to defend as well as I could.
Okay.
Throw sand on me.
Okay, Ethan, I want you to throw me a D20 strength to see how well you throw Kenneth at the cage.
Oh, 19.
Ooh.
That thing walked its way over here. It landed on a 6 and then it just rolled a couple times.
Okay.
I was on the edge of my seat there. Shit.
So that is a dirty over 20. So, as you unroll yourself, you use your wings and tail to spin yourself with Madeline in your hands.
I'm holding myself?
Yes.
Hannah, sorry.
Hug!
As you use your wings and tail to spin around like a top, as you're spinning really, really fast, with Henneth at your hands to throw her at the weapon.
Amy.
It's basically like, and it's like so fast that when you release, you can just see like just a frame by frame shot of Henneth's face just all stretched out like like the Mineta bounce when he gets tossed by Pinky. But just as soon as Henneth collides with the barricade, which ultimately shatters, the timer goes off. For the allotted time, the heroes were allowed to try to capture the weapon or the hero or the villains. In which case, Deku comes over to the intercom and says that the time is up and that the villains have been successful on keeping the heroes at bay and the weapon has been detonated. As the day progresses,
And then the bomb actually blows up and kills all of us. You failed! Boom!
As the day progresses,
Terrorists win.
as
Flawless victory.
as y'all's training session has come to a close, Dory has congratulated everyone on their success of keeping damage to a very much minimum effort and embodying both sides of who they were playing as. And from there, we will be taking a short little 15-minute break to where everyone can go and use the bathroom, grab some drinks and snacks, and then we will move on to the actual episode 2. Alrighty.
Have somewhere to be
My
tomorrow.
Hero Academia episode 2, A Hero's Calling. So as your first day at UA was as you expected to go on, you start your usual day routine before you head to your second day of class. Madeline, how do you usually start your day before you go to school? How do you usually start your day before you go to school? Like, what's your routine?
So my routine would be, I would probably wake up. I would grab a brush and brush out all the sand from my scales. For some reason. From yesterday.
That's what it does.
I would get dressed, I would brush my teeth, and then I would probably breakfast and leave.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah.
as you're walking down the street to head to UA to start your second day of school, you notice that a group of people are gathered in a very unusual way. It's not as normal than what you're typically used to.
You might say it's abnormal.
And what you noticed is a mob of anti-heteromorphs, protesters, trying to cause trouble for a family of mixed heteromorphs. So it's a family of a heteromorph mother and a human father, and they have a humanoid heteromorph child, just like your character. How do you go about trying to calm the anti-heteromorphs mob, and also while trying to protect the family?
Okay. Completely innocently, without even thinking, Madeline would probably go up to the first two protesters that she sees and simply try to strike up a conversation by patting them on the back. Unfortunately, Madeline does not know her own strength, and would we roll for this? I don't think we would, right?
No.
Fine.
Nah, okay. Anyway, she would pat them on the back and send them flying forwards in a front flip motion straight onto their faces, completely knocked out.
Every time.
In panic, she starts to flail around and apologize, accidentally striking another two of the protesters with her wing and tail respectively, sending them flying and knocking them out. The last protester stands at her completely gobsmacked, because in his eyes, she just walked up and almost killed 4 people.
Jesus
Completely she's here like freaking the hell out. And he's just there like, dear God. She's apologizing profusely. She's pretty much in full bow right now on the floor, apologizing to the family for some reason. Not the protesters, but the family.
No, she bows and accidentally headbutts one of the other protesters.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was and accidentally just headbutts him in the nuts.
And then as she goes to stand up to apologize again, she just feckin' whacks someone's shit, the other protester's shin on the way up.
Yeah. And she completely incapacitates the entire group of protesters within 25 seconds.
Okay, so
by complete accident.
As the protesters run, because they know that nothing's gonna happen to a UA student who clearly is still in training to learn how to use their quirk. You go up to the family to try to soothe them and help them calm down based off of what had just happened. They appreciate you for trying to help out, even though it was unintentional injuries.
Unintentional violence.
Unintentional violence to the protesters.
I can just imagine, like, it's like the second I walk up to the protesters, the only thing I fear is you just starts playing in the background.
And as they go on to be on their merry way, you just kind of think back of how you would have handled that just a tiny bit better on withholding your strength, and feel like you should probably talk to your teachers about seeing about doing something with your strength. But other than that, you just happily just skip along back to class, or you're on your way to class.
Unfazed. No thoughts, head empty, only happiness.
Yep, pretty much. Alrighty. Now, Kenneth, how do you normally, what is your normal routine before you start your day at school?
Well, what time would classes start?
I want to say about normal time. Starts about around 7:30.
Okay, so Haneth is up bright and early at 3 a.m., putting on her exercise gear, which is just sweatpants, running shoes, and like a loose-fitting t-shirt. She's going on a run. For as long as she can until her body starts to give out, and then she's going to wait outside a convenience store until it opens to buy an energy drink and make it back with hopefully enough time to shower.
Okay, so as you are just now coming out of the convenience store, sun has just barely just risen out of the horizon. You didn't notice as you were turning a corner that someone was running towards you. As your quirk does take a heavy toll on your energy, they bump into you, making contact with your hand. And coming to find out that it was a thug who had just robbed some poor lady's purse. The thug yells out, "What the hell? Why am I winded?" The next thing you know, it's just a low-level thug that just managed to just bump into you. As a few cops have they have rounded the corner and started cuffing him. The thug exclaims again, "What the hell did you do to me, you little brat?" As you come to realize that as the two cops are handcuffing, you make some snarky remark to the thug.
Have a safe trip, dirtbag.
On top of the
Sleep age strikes again.
as the energy from the energy drink that you had bought from the convenience store has given you a little bit of energy, and the energy that you also siphoned from the thug, you managed to just kind of happily just walk on back home so you can take your shower and start heading to UA.
Hell yeah.
Next up is Dragon. So, how do you normally start your routine before you head to UA?
So Mark wakes up early and he practices using his quirk. But he creates lots of little animals that help him with his routine, but it ends up looking like a Disney princess scene where he has like little birds flying around, little rats, all helping him as he goes about his morning routine.
There's just a pigeon stood outside your window that you've made. It's like, oh, and it's going for a run. Interesting. It's tired.
But yeah, it goes about that. Say, does his hair, brush the teeth, grab his like school stuff, and heads out the door.
Alright, as you head out of your house, you see a child crying after falling from riding his bike down the sidewalk. You go to his attention to see if he's badly hurt and needs medical attention. You see that he's fine, apart from a small scrape on his knee. So you ask him if he's okay, and and help him get him cleaned up. As the
Yeah.
sorry. As
No,
young-
no, go ahead. Hang on.
As the young boy is still crying a little, young boy says, "Yes, I think so. Thank you, mister." You see that he's still a little upset, so you tell him that the one thing that calms you down when you're upset is all the animals that you and your brothers would see in the days of being out in the forest exploring. You tell him what your quirk does and ask if there was any animal he would like to see, and his face lights up and shouts, "I want to see a red panda!" As you let him hold the colorful red panda, you look at your watch and see that you need to start getting going to UA. And you let the kid know that you'll be releasing your quirk and be getting, start heading your way. You help him get back on his bike and watch him ride off as he waves and thanks you for helping. You smile and start heading your way back to UA. Now we are on to Benjamin. How do you start your day at UA? Or before you go to UA?
Benjamin is just finishing up his shift at work, at his nighttime job. He works. He works for the grocery store.
How ironic if it would be if Kenneth actually managed to see Benjamin working at the same convenience store she bought her energy drink at.
I feel that like she would be too exhausted to really register it in her mind.
He's also just not paying attention either. He's just scanning the items.
Is this canon now?
Might as well be. I mean, how many grocery stores could there be by UA, you know?
Exactly.
So I'm guessing you're heading back to the. Are you heading back to your house, or are you gonna start heading to UA?
I mean, he's just finished up his shift and he's heading right to school.
Right,
Because, I mean, he's got no reason to go back home yet, you know?
Okay. So as you head to school and you approach a crosswalk, you look both ways and see a business woman walking and talking on the phone, not realizing that a box truck is speeding down the road, not realizing that the light is red. You step forward to use your arm to grab the lady from getting hit by using your quirk to extend and wrap her and pull her away at the last second.
After he,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, as he pulls her out of the truck of the way, before she could say anything to him or like say thank you or apologize, he just leaves because he doesn't want. He was awkward about just talking to a stranger he's just grabbed out of nowhere, you know.
As the truck comes to a screeching halt, the lady turns to you and says, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. If it weren't for you, I would have been roadkill." As she turns back to the driver to yell at him. You do have a bit of an expression of a smile. And you yell at them to be a little bit more careful and just start walking back to class as fast as you can to avoid any more human interaction.
Yeah. I'm here to save people, not talk to them.
Okay. Billy, how do you start your normal routine before you start your day at school?
Late would be my guess. Gets up, eats a little bit of bamboo, and then he's out the door because he's running behind as usual.
Okay. So as you're on your way to UA, you see an elderly man walking slowly down the street. You stop to ask him if he's alright, in which he replies, "Well, I'm on my way to the hospital for an appointment." You ask him which hospital he's headed to, and says, "Well, it's kind of far, pretty much on the other side of town." You come to realize that he's out here. He'll be out here all day just for someone else to help him out. And so you ask if it's close to anything you might know, and fortunately, it's close to your favorite bamboo garden to maybe grab a little snack on your way to UA. So you offer to carry the man to the hospital since you're already heading that way to UA. The elderly man happily accepts the offer and says, "It makes me happy that there's still good people in this world, even after the world 10 years ago. That many people are still out there helping and protecting those in need." Give a big smile and carry the elderly man down the street, knowing that people can see the good in people. And then, last but not least, our new arrival into the episode. I'm sorry, Andy, for the fact that it took almost nearly an hour and a half just to introduce you.
No need to fear, I am here.
Is it pronounced Koa?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is pronounced as you would expect, unlike some people.
So
I feel like I'm being called out here, and that's not fair.
What? I didn't say any names.
So how does Koa start his day before he heads to school?
Okay, so he's just gonna absolutely just fall out of the bed, like have the sheets lift him up, just pull his coat on, literally walk into the kitchen, just throw some food down his gullet, and start the commute down to school. Absolutely tired. He does not like waking up this early. I don't care how early it is. It's early. It's always early.
So, as you start heading to class, you ponder and hope that your homeroom teacher won't scold you for missing your first day of class. As you pass by the corner, you see two small children, one of them climbing a tree to get a kitten, and the other yelling at her to get down before they get hurt. You see that she has lost her footing, and you quickly spring into action, using your jacket as sort of a springboard. So, like, you use your jacket sleeve to basically stretch your coat and basically make a springboard for the little girl to land on softly. And as you help her get to safer ground, you ask her if she's okay. The little girl replies, "Thank you, mister, but our kitten got stuck as you..." A little lost. The little girl says, "Thank you, mister, but our kitten got stuck up in the tree, and we need to start heading home. That's why I climbed up in the tree." The little boy goes and says that she tried to tell her sister that it was way too dangerous and should ask for help, but she insisted that she can do it since she wants to be a hero. You then let her know that it's dangerous to be climbing a tree without adult supervision or even asking an adult to help. From there, you manage to pull out 2 lollipops from your jacket and give it to the 2 scared children to calm them down. They look at their candy treat, but still look at the little tiny orange and white kitten who's frightened from the situation it's in. You use your jacket to basically grapple onto the tree branch next to the kitten to lift yourself up to grab the cat. And then you use your quirk on your pants to stretch down to bring yourself down safely without causing any injuries to yourself or to the kitten. As both the children happily see that their kitten is now safe from them being up so high, you wish them a good day and start heading to UA.
That I do. And I had the most heroic morning out of all of us, I'll tell you that.
I agree.
As all of you walk into the school and head to your class, Mr. Kaido walks in to give the class a quick, brief announcement. Good morning, class. If you could please be seated. Today, I would like to I would like to say that later that we will be going to the USG facility for rescue training. But first, we'll be having you guys choose your class rep, while me and Mr. Aizawa go to a meeting with Principal Nezu. After that, I'll be going with y'all over y'all's performance on yesterday's hero training, and then you'll have your normal academic classes, and then off to USJ. Which, by the way, I noticed that our missing student from yesterday has finally arrived, so if you want to
Yes, sir.
if you want to introduce yourself to the class, and class, if you want to introduce yourself to him.
So I'll stand up, stiff as a board, give everyone a nice short curt nod, say, my name is Koa Parada. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I plan to be one of the best among us. I'll sit back down.
Okay. Dragon, if you want to introduce yourself to Koa.
Hi, Koa. I'm Mark, and I welcome you to our class. I hope we have a great year together.
And then Billy, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hey, how you doing, Carl? I'm Billy the Battle Panda.
Nice to meet you.
And it's good to meet you. I look forward to working with you.
It'll be nice. Of that, I'm sure.
Okay, Madeline, you're next.
Hello. My name's Madeline. I hope we'll have a good year together.
I hope so too.
And then next is Hannah.
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you, Koa. I'm Haneth. Hope we have a good year together. And she bows slightly.
Does she come back up from the bow, or is she sleeping?
It's a touch and go
Oh.
thing.
Only those facing her will know. She, in fact, does not come back up from the bow. She starts bowing and then she sits down, and her head is just on the desk.
Nice.
And then next up, TJ.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm made of sand, and sorry if I get any of me on you during classes.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
The bees.
Like the cut of your jib, Benjamin. You're a cool looking guy. No.
Okay. With introductions out of the way, me and Mr. Aizawa are gonna go head to that meeting. We'll be back in about an hour or so. And Shota just, his one eye just glaring red at the class, says, "Don't cause a disturbance while we're gone. Got it?"
Yes, sir.
As
Haneth doesn't respond. She is asleep.
you all agree as the teachers start heading to the meeting, and also hear Mr. Kaido talking to Aizawa about how he should treat his class a bit nicer. You all in agreement on voting on who should. You all agree on voting for who should be the class rep and assistant rep. Go ahead and get the. I'm gonna get a couple of polls.
Oh,
Just
no.
pull straws.
No.
I'll get a couple of polls open for Discord.
Do we have to make?
So
Do we have to make posters?
do what?
We have to make posters and like campaign, because I don't think I can do that. I'm not mentally prepared.
No, you just need to make a speech in front of the whole class.
My campaign
can
is
do-
don't vote for me.
I can make a speech in front of you lot. I'm good at improv. I improv my entire
Yeah.
campaigns half the time.
if I get voted president, I'm gonna get a new vending machine for the lunchroom. We're gonna have unlimited pool time. All the girls are gonna have to wear bikinis. So
Okay,
vote
Minetta,
me.
calm down.
And there's the Minetta of the group.
If I get voted president,
Ethan.
if I get voted president, it will be an open and democratic system, but each of my clones get a vote.
If I get voted for class rep, I'll make sure we have a dedicated nap time between each class, because some of us need to recharge energy, and nursery was great.
If you vote for me for president, I will immediately grant you all presidential pardons.
A vote for me is a vote against Benjamin.
A vote for me is a
I'm
vote for
sold.
me.
A vote for him is a vote against democracy.
Okay.
I love democracy. I'm a helldiver.
Okay. I have set up a voting poll on the general Discord. Each of y'all can vote for who you think would want to become class rep. Whoever has the second most votes will be anointed as the assistant class rep.
Do we just vote for one person?
Yes. Yes.
You
So
know,
my
I
platform.
have realized something very funny here. What if we all just vote for ourselves?
That's what I'm counting on.
We're all joint class president,
And somehow, even though Benjamin voted for himself, he still didn't get a vote. So that makes him class assistant rep.
I'm voting based on who I'd like to listen to scold me when I'm bad.
So we have our Minetta.
We have a minute.
I don't. I think my character would want to fucking vote for himself. he's the kind of tryhard that would.
You're real.
Yeah.
Benjamin
All right, well.
actively does not want to be any form of government.
That was a poll of all time.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So in the polls right now, we have 0 votes for TJ, 1 vote for Billy, 2 votes for Raven, 2 votes for Ethan, 1 vote for Indy, and no votes for Dragon.
So
Voted
first
for
place and
Pete.
second place are both ties. Does that mean we have 2
Okay.
reps who?
Okay, serious question. Who voted for themselves?
Oh, it was me. I voted for myself for sure. Like,
I will be completely honest, I did vote for myself because I thought it would be funny.
Oh yeah, I definitely voted for myself.
And also, like, Hannah
Yeah.
did vote for herself because she wants to try and do her best to excel, and to do that, she's got to put herself out there.
yeah.
So who didn't vote there for
Same
themselves
reasoning here.
other than me? Am I the only one
I
who didn't vote for
accidentally voted
myself?
for Billy. I meant
I-
to click Raven and it voted Billy. Oh wait, I can remove my vote.
I
Let's go.
appreciate- Hey,
She
cool.
did.
Yeah, I'm good with that. There you go.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
TJ, I didn't vote for myself. I have no votes also.
Okay. So are these votes final?
These are the final votes. I didn't realize I could remove my vote.
Okay.
No!
okay.
What do
Why
you
do I have
mean?
3?
No, you freaking won!
I didn't want to win, but still, this is fine. This is fine. I'm
Wait.
happy with this.
There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. There we go.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do.
This is really funny.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play spin the wheel.
Shark, if you make
Wait,
Hanif
I've got.
if you make Hanif the class president, I will happily DM a homebrewed one shot. If and when you get burnt out or decide you want to take a small break,
Okay.
and we can stream it.
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely do that.
Wait, I've got the perfect wheel spinning music.
I do have some things in mind actually that I wanted to talk to you about that because I know we previously discussed it a little bit.
Right. All right.
So that's later
Spinning
on.
the wheel.
I'm so angry right now, Onyx.
Now that is music.
Now that's pod racing.
It looks like. Oh, that's perfectly timed because I was about to say, Madeline is the class representative. And
No.
And
No.
Hannes is the assistant class rep.
She's just freaking bald in the corner, just rocking herself like, I'm gonna do fine, I'm gonna do fine, I'm gonna do fine.
So you talked amongst yourselves of basically congratulating Madeline and Hunneth on their success in being the class rep and assistant representative.
Nice.
Nice.
Now
Onyx
this.
does not remember these conversations. she
Now
she
this
was
is an
having these
abacus.
discussions in a daze.
This is a bucket. Dear God.
There's more.
No,
Oh.
this is a bucket. Dear God.
This is an
There's
abacus.
That would be your mother.
Is there anything
I
that
am not
y'all
one of your chicken floozies.
Is there anything that y'all specifically do while you wait for Kaido and Aizawa to come back from the meeting?
Right?
Hunneth is gonna go over to Madeline and like pat her on the back with her elbow, which is covered in her school jacket.
Nice.
Like, it's okay. It's okay.
Nice.
Don't cry. Like I can't dry your tears, and also that might be weird.
You don't want to do this.
Well, you'll have me supporting you, so it's fine. It's okay.
What the class reps even actually do?
They represent the class.
No, I don't rightly know. I'm gonna be honest.
What does that even mean?
Well, like they would like bring any issues that the class would have to the teacher and come up with ideas on how to solve it and things like that.
Honesty's work. It's a good job.
Not the way they do it in America. But I
Yeah,
guess we just argue and cry, and the administration doesn't do anything.
My friend, I can hear the eagle screeching now. That's patriotic.
Back in old British schools, if you were well, like, that's not a class rep, but like prefect, you got to choose another student to basically be your slave.
God
You speak of
bless
the
Harry Potter.
I'm not even talking about Harry Potter. I'm talking about real British schools.
For real?
Charles Darwin was a prefect. Was a not a prefect. Was a served a prefect, which, by the way, the nickname for them actually, if I remember correctly, was a slur for gay folk.
Hmm?
The F one.
Oh,
Bundle of sticks.
yes, the bundle. I was about to say yes, the bundle of
Well,
sticks.
yeah, the shortened version. Yeah. And one of the things that
Cigarette people.
his prefect master would make him do was go in winter. He would make him go out to the outhouse toilets to sit on there to warm up the toilet seat.
My God.
Which honestly, I think that prefect had a power that many would wish to have, because he was able to preemptively know when he was going to need to use the toilet. You know, the prefect's servant would be, the student the prefect pick would be made to clean the prefect's room. Any chores they want, really. and they just had to endure it.
That's actually wild and very interesting. Thank you, TJ. Like, genuinely, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that Ben was not the prefect then. Imagine Sand warming up the seat.
See, we did the slaves thing in the United States, and it didn't go over very
Ooh.
well.
Yeah, y'all did.
So we had to stop that like right around the 1800s. How long was it? The
Yikes.
prefects being treated like slaves?
No, the prefects weren't slaves. The prefects would get to choose slaves.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought they they didn't have slavery, did they? In your...
Well, I don't mean
1992.
actual slaves. I just mean that they would treat the student they picked as they would treat them as a slave.
Gotcha. Okay.
This was British private schools, by the way, so, which makes more sense when you realize that private schools were evil.
Yeah. Like, what's that one that everybody talks about?
The headmaster would tell parents to send their kids to the private school with fruit and food so they wouldn't have to feed them as much.
Sounds horrible.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, pretty bad.
A certain point of view.
As some time has kind of flown by, and y'all have decided on who's going to be your class rep and your assistant rep, Mr. Kaido comes back and starts teaching his class like normal. And that is where we are going to leave off on this first part of the stream and for the session, because the next one is going to probably carry on over 3 hours, because we're already almost hitting that 2-hour mark, and I want to try to keep this as below 3 hours. But other than that, we are pretty much done for the day, and we will be going to the USJ facility to work on rescuing training on Tuesday after next stream. Anyway, for those who are watching on YouTube, I definitely appreciate y'all stopping by and listening to this little shit show podcast that we got going on. Hopefully, I can work a little bit better on how I decide on certain things, and I hope that y'all keep watching in the future. But other than that, I would like to say thank you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment on how you think of the streams or how you think of the video, and we will see y'all Tuesday after next. Say goodbye to the YouTube, you guys.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
I'll have more
Love you.
history with you next time.
See you next time.
冴えない僕